It's induction day. I'm nervous, but I'm really excited, but also very nervous. I think Gonzo can definitely tell that something's up because he's just screaming at me. So our bags are already packed and in the car. Everything's pretty much done. Hi, buddy. I just have to do some last minute cleaning, and then we gotta stop by the bank before we head to the hospital to be induced. Whenever I watch like labor and delivery vlogs or like induction vlogs, everyone always seems like very just kind of chilled out and like very calm. I'm freaking out. Like, I am so nervous. I've been like, I didn't sleep very well last night because I was just like, this is happening and this is happening like right now. And it's almost like everything kind of hit me. It was almost like I haven't put two and two together. Like, oh, I'm pregnant. That means that I'm going to have to give birth. And I feel like that realization just kind of slapped me in the face. And I'm nervous. We're on our way to the hospital. This angle's really not flattering, but we're at the hospital now, got all checked in. They asked me a bunch of questions, put me in this really attractive gown, did an IV in my arm, or my hand, which honestly it hurts really bad, but I'm sure there's just more pain to come. They're gonna start Cervidil in like 10 minutes, I think, so that's where we're at now. This is what our room looks like. And we're gonna be in here the whole time. Honey, how do you feel?
Excited.
Excited. I'm still nervous, but that's okay. I'll get used to it, I guess. Hopefully. I feel like these angles keep getting worse and worse, so I'm not gonna be showing you all my chins. They just did the Cervidil, which my cervix was apparently really far back, so they had to try like 2 or 3 times before they finally got it where they need it. Ouch. Also, they just started me on some antibiotics because I am GBS positive, so that's really fun. And they told me I have to lay pretty flat for like the next 2 hours, so I think I'm gonna try and sleep while I can because I'm getting kind of tired. So I thought I'd be way too nervous to sleep, but like it's really calming in here, and like I know, I saw that, I got really excited. Told you we should have got a bath bomb. I filming, go away, I'm camera shy. Anyways. Listening to his heartbeats making me kind of sleepy, so I'm gonna try and take a nap. And I'll update you a little bit.
Hi.
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 You don't know how to act, do you?
Man boy. Man boy. You want to show him him? This is you. That's you. You in there. It's him, man.
He's like all balled up, so I look like squishy. I am squishy. I'm not even gonna lie. So I was finally able to go pee after 2 hours, and I accidentally pulled some of the Cervidil out, so she had to get back up in there. So Jordan ran home to feed the cats, which we only live like 10 minutes away, so he's not gonna be gone very long, but they're starting me on my second round of antibiotics because I am group B strep positive, which if you don't know what that is, just Google it. A lot of women have it and don't even know it, including me. And I told my nurse I was getting a little bit hungry, but I know that like I can't have food, so she made me some chicken broth. I'm just waiting on that to cool down a little bit, and I'm gonna probably try and get some sleep because I know that I'm going to need it. My body is going to need it, so we'll see how that goes. But so far so good. I'm just a little crampy. They're just gonna kind of let us chill out until about 1 a.m. when they're gonna start the Cytotec, which is like a stronger induction method, I guess, than the Cervidil. But it's not Pitocin, which is like the big boy. So things should be progressing here in the next few hours, and yeah, I'm just kind of chilling out right now. things are starting to feel kind of surreal, so I definitely need to try and get some sleep. And I guess I'll update you guys when something happens. All right, so it's like 1:40 in the morning. They took the Cervidil out and then gave me the Cytotec, which I had to let dissolve under my tongue. It was not pleasant. I'm being quiet because Jordan's asleep right now. I slept for probably like an hour and a half or 2 hours on and off, which I was really impressed because I didn't think I was gonna sleep at all. After she took out the Cervidil, I moved to my back so that they could pick up the contractions that I'm having on the monitor, and they hurt very bad. She said she'll be back in about an hour. Not really sure what for. I think just to check on me, probably check my cervix, and then call anesthesia because I'm getting an epidural soon, because they're coming in to break my water and start Pitocin at about 4:30, and they told me to have an epidural before then, so that's what I'm gonna do. So I just got the epidural. It hurt.
It's about 3:30 in the morning.
Yeah. And my leg is like pretty much completely numb. I can't really move it, but I can still feel the pain in my stomach from the contractions, so that's fun. I'm also shaky.
Okay.
I'm very shaky, and ow, they're gonna let me get numb and then they're gonna come put a catheter in. That'll be really fun. Oh yeah, my doctor's gonna be here between, what, 4:30 and 5, she said, and they're gonna see if I need to do another round of Cytotec or if they're gonna go ahead and break my water and get things rolling, which my contractions are pretty consistent. They started like after she took the Cervidil out, and they've just been like non-stop, pretty much in a pattern and pretty strong. Or maybe I just have a really bad pain tolerance. It's probably a little bit of both, but we're gonna go from there. I'm getting one. Okay, goodbye. I look like such a drama queen right now. This is ridiculous. So they came in, checked my cervix. I'm still at a 2 to 3. They didn't tell me like effacement or anything like that. And then he broke my water. Didn't give me any warning. He just kind of went in there, and then I felt like I was peeing on myself. And then I got like super nauseous and just trying to fight the feeling like I need to throw up. They gave me some more of the epidural because it was only working in like one of my legs, and the contractions were getting really intense. It's like 4:30 right now. I'm gonna try and get some sleep, but I'm not sure. I just hope this epidural kicks in before they go ahead and give me the Pitocin, because I know those contractions are no joke. But I've currently got the epidural in my back, an IV in my hand, a blood pressure cuff on my arm, a catheter. We're living our best life. And Jordan's being the biggest help. Appreciate it. I love you, homeboy. My epidural kicked in, and I passed out. And I've just been sleeping on and off. My water's broken. I don't know what the last update was, but they broke my water. I'm 4 to 5 centimeters, and they just started me on Pitocin. It's like 5:30 in the morning, I think. And I'm pretty tired, but I've been sleeping pretty good because this epidural's taking away like all of the like hip pain and the cramps and the back pain that I'd get from being pregnant. Sleeping, all of that's gone, so I'm sleeping really, really good. But if I'm awake too long, I keep getting waves of nausea, so I've been trying to sleep those off as much as possible, and I keep getting the shakes, like the labor shakes. So 4 to 5 centimeters though before Pitocin, so we're definitely making progress, and hopefully I can eat lunch today. So it's like 10 o'clock in the morning, and I've been sleeping a lot because the epidural has been doing pretty good, but it keeps wearing off on the left side and hurting really bad. And I'm still leaking a lot of fluid and feeling like I'm peeing all over myself. And I'm over it at this point. I'm 6 centimeters. I was 90% effaced a couple hours ago. She didn't tell me this time. Whew, and the shakes are very bad. But it's baby day, so whew, we're making progress slowly but surely. Update, I didn't film when I was pushing because I was in a lot of pain, but we had a baby. Whew. I had to get an episiotomy and it hurt. So I said that I was about 6 centimeters at like 10 in the morning when the epidural was only working in like one of my legs. And then I told them I was feeling a lot of pressure. Not even 30 minutes later, like 30 minutes max. And my doctor came in and they were like, yeah, you're about like 8 or 9 centimeters. And at that point they called the anesthesiologist, who came back and gave me, they said they were gonna put something stronger in my epidural. Not really sure what that meant, but I didn't really care at the time because I was just in pain. And then after that kicked in, like 10 minutes later, I slept for probably about an hour and a half, I think. Woke up at around like 11:50-ish. And my doctor came and checked me and she was like, you're at 10 centimeters, you ready to start pushing? And I was like, sure. So, hey. Well, I woke Jordan up. I was like, hey, it's time to push. And he kind of gave me this look like, and then I pushed for 30 minutes. They said his head kept getting stuck. Like it kept going back up into my pelvis. And then like I would push and it'd come way down, but then would go right back up in between contractions. So they ended up doing an episiotomy, which Jordan watched that go down, and I heard like a snip snip, and then he went and I just started crying. Also, I would like to add that Jordan didn't, you know, make that reaction to scare me or anything. It kind of scared him, and then I don't think he realized that I was like kind of using him as a focal point at that point, and he was just like and then I just start sobbing because I put 2 and 2 together as to what just happened, and I'm terrified of stitches. So I was just like, it hurts, even though I really couldn't feel anything. And then after she did the episiotomy, he was out on the next push, and it was literally the most amazing and surreal feeling ever when they put him on my chest, and I just started sobbing and saying how much I loved him. But yeah, it was definitely very emotional. And then she had to stitch me up, which took like 15 minutes, and I could feel it. So she had to give me a couple lidocaine shots because I was like, ooh, and she's like, you can feel that, huh? And I was like, I can feel that all right. I did originally want to make like a first 24 hours with a newborn, but we're all just so tired. Even baby's tired, and we're just kind of enjoying our new life as a family of 3 instead of just a family of 2. So I will say though, I do plan on making like a going home video. And also like one talking about postpartum, because postpartum is no joke and it's quite painful. But yeah, so this is my little boy. He just got his first bath, and we're just waiting on Jordan to get back because he went to go pick up some food, and I think we're gonna have him go to the nursery tonight so we can actually get some sleep, and they'll bring him back in when he needs to eat and everything like that. But they strongly suggested that we send him to the nursery tonight, that way we can have one last night of somewhat normal sleep. So I think that's what we're gonna do. If I can stand it, I might miss him too much, but yeah, welcome to the world. Happy birthday, Jarrod. I love him so much.